really well known is that these climate data companies are starting to get a lot of traction. They've got a lot of information. There's one called 427
Okay.
that has information on 2,000 companies and millions of actual facilities all over the world.
Okay.
So they can pinpoint, is your company higher risk? So this is like a whole new business that is
This
cropping
is
up.
exciting right here to learn.
Yeah, I think it's fascinating, and
It is.
nobody's really tracking it. So
No.
the woman who started, it's actually a woman entrepreneur, started
Nice.
427. Yeah, she started it. I met her about 4 years ago, and anyway, she's French, and France is
Okay.
one on the forefront. They made it a law that you had to disclose your climate risk. It's like a law in France. So companies were like,
Wow.
we don't know how to do this. So
Right.
Emily was able to start this company because she had a ready market with companies that were doing business in France that were saying, hey, we've got to comply with this law. We don't know where to start. So that was about 4 years ago. And now her company has been acquired by Moody's. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Moody's, but that's one of the top credit rating agencies in the nation. They
Yes.
bought her company, or
Wow.
they made took a controlling interest in it. So I think it's interesting because it says a lot of validation. A company as big as Moody's is taking this seriously,
Yes.
and they're starting to try to figure out how to incorporate it into their bond ratings, for example.
Mm,
So they're saying, look, we're not going to hold it against you if you want to have these high risk properties,
right.
but we might just make your cost of capital a little higher because we're going to start treating you as a higher risk investment. So it's going to
Yes.
impact the pricing for your bond issuances. And I think that is so powerful. S&P, the other big rating agency, they
Yeah.
also have a partnership with a company called True Cost that has a lot of
Huh.
data. And there's a lot of these companies cropping up that are starting to specialize in climate data. There's another one called Jupiter. There's one in North Carolina that's based. Well, it was founded in Asheville. I think they've moved to
Okay.
Triangle now. It's called the Climate Service. They are raising money. They are getting traction. And interestingly, I know you're focusing. We're talking about investors, but
Right.
the Climate Service just got a partnership with Aon, which is a huge company. So the insurance companies are also saying, in a way, an insurance company is an investor, and then, they're trying to manage their risk, of course, and they just did a partnership with the Climate Service to get this data to say where's the risk, which
Mm,
companies, how do we manage this risk, and at some point once these companies figure it out, they're still testing it right now. They're trying to use these models and use this data and test how
mm,
does this data really correlate with risk in our bonds or with risk in
right.
our insurance, investments. And I think it's really powerful
It's
because
definitely.
eventually they'll say, look, if you want to get insurance from Aon, you have to do these 5 things to make you more insurable.